What's up, my Yu-Gi-Oh family? It's Roberto back with another video, guys. So this go round, we're going to be discussing the ban list that just came out for Yu-Gi-Oh, the long-awaited ban list. We've been seeing predictions all week, and we got a lot in store for us. This list, was one of the most anticipated lists with us having a format with tier sprite. People really just wanted to see what was going to get hit, and all the controversy behind Mystic Mind. We've seen a Sky Striker Mystic Mind build, I think, win a YCS earlier this year or get second. Um, we've seen alter guys with a whole bunch of Mystic Minds and uh, Metaverse and all that other bull crap to search out Mystic Mind. We've seen that get top four at a Euro event, and then we've seen I think it was a mine burn that came out of nowhere and did some wrecking. If I'm not mistaken, I think that won or got second place or something like that. So Mystic Mine has been very toxic for the format. That card needs to be hit. So without further ado, let's get into this list and let's discuss it. So this list will take effect on October 3rd, 2022. So we probably won't see any more ban lists until the start of next year. So don't be expecting the ban list until probably late January. So the first thing we see on here is ban Fairy Tale Snow. Now, I think we all kind of seen this coming a little bit because with all the mills and stuff from the tier element deck, Snow is just a very powerful card. It really, just in general, is a powerful card. Um, it's not once per turn, and you can abuse it in so many ways. And tier sends a million cards to the grave, so they can keep bringing Snow back and back. And it's an interruption on your opponent's turn because you can activate it if they're going to battle phase or whatever. Snow is very powerful. I think we can all agree that Fairy Tale Snow needed to be hit. Now, Konami's a little weird because they'll hit Snow and then probably bring it back in a year or two. They think it's no good to the format, but this card is going to always be good because this point where we are at in Yu-Gi-Oh, graveyards have been a big thing, a very big thing, and milling cards to your graveyard has become a very big thing. We have time frames in Yu-Gi-Oh. We had time frame where you had to have card advantage, board advantage. It always changes. So I think hitting Snow was a very good hit. I don't think nobody will argue that. Maybe a few people out there that are just big Snow fans. I know a friend of mine named Tino loves Snow. This guy is like with the best Light Swarm player I've ever seen. And gosh, he used to abuse Snow back in the days. And Snow getting hit, I know it probably upset him. Let's go down a little more, see what else got banned. Rodent toning, that was a little, I didn't expect that to hit. That would be the hit for Sprite, but it works. I still think the Sprite deck is playable. I don't think it's completely unplayable. It's just not going to be the deck that it was before. Um, I don't really like this hit for the deck. I think they could have done something differently, but I guess it's too splashable, and that's part of the main reason why it got banned. There are probably gonna be some people that don't agree with this or don't like this hit and just feel like this was a little random. But we all know how Konami is, so we have to accept what they do. And this is one of the cards to hit. Got banned. Let's scroll on down a little further. Needle Fiber. Fiber, I don't even know how it survived this long. It should have been banned like 3 formats ago. I personally am upset that it's banned because I love playing pendulums. And the last really good combo we have in the deck is with Fiber. And I'm pretty sure you guys know what that combo is. If anybody knows anything about pendulums or know what the deck does, this is very disappointing to see the deck lose. See the card get banned, but it just had to be done. It's just, you could put Fiber in any deck and do a combo. Once they go on the Fiber, you have any hand traps, you're getting a full combo. So this was a very solid hit. I think it was long overdue. I could see people being upset about it, but this card is just just too good. Just too good. I think this will be one of the cards they'll eventually take off the list in the near future and then put it right back on. Don't be surprised if that happens because that is how Konami rolls. But that was definitely a great hit. Needed to be done. Fiber was just everywhere and just was creating too many combos, too many. And sometimes people, they'll hand trap you. You'll nib somebody or something, and then they still find a way to go into fiber and start popping off again. So it's a good hit. I don't think you can really argue that. I think it's long overdue. I think we're actually surprised it took this long to get hit. And a little further, see what else is on the list. I see my boy is still on here. I'll be so happy when Electrum comes off. Just give us one. We don't have anything. Give us one. Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. So when this card came out, we already knew this card was getting banned. Like, come on, it's a mill 5. And this is a format where milling is God tier. God tier. So this right here needed to be done. It had to be done. I could not stand playing against Dragon Link players and they bring out this card and have nothing to stop it. Because you already know they're gonna go in the hot red after they use this effect and bring it back. Card is just too good. Like, I think this was the perfect time to hit it because of the deck of the format right now. So this was actually a great time to hit it. It wasn't too early or too late. I think this was the perfect time for it. I just think this card was a little too OP for certain decks. And like I said, in tier, milling 5 in tiers, like, just wow. But milling 5 period is crazy. It is crazy. And some people just, I don't know, man. They'll probably argue that it shouldn't have been hit, but I definitely think this card should have been hit. And I think this is the perfect time. I know a lot of people are going to be mad, but a lot of decks can still play without this card. I don't think this hit was as important as hitting Fiber, but I definitely think this hit needed to be done. Fiber and Snow were definitely hits that we needed, and Chaos Ruler was a good one too, but those two are very, very important. Rolling Tony was, like I said, still a little random, but it happens. But yeah, I'll take Chaos Ruler being banned. All right. Monsters. So, as you guys can see, no Mystic Mind is banned. It's not on here. Very disappointing. Very disappointing because the card is too toxic. People always draw the out, draw the out. We could say that with every card that's been banned. Draw the out, or draw something that can stop it. Draw this, draw that. That card it makes the game unfun. It really does. I mean, it helps a lot of mediocre decks become challengers, but it just makes the game unfun. A lot of people, bad players sit on it. Good players find ways to win with it. But a lot of bad players will sit on mine the whole game, and it just takes the fun out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Card is very toxic. It doesn't allow people to play. Like, I think that's worse than a 5 or 6 negate board. Like, I'd rather play against a board that I know I can possibly have a chance of winning against rather than playing against a card I can't even activate none of my monsters. I can't play if I can't activate my monsters effect. If you want me to play traps all day, then that's a big problem. They talk trash about people playing back row, and then you got these mind players playing mine, which is 10 times as worse. It's a pain. Red Reboot. Okay. I'm disappointed in that one. I mean, I think Red Reboot that one was good, but this just opens the door for people to play more trap decks. I mean, you still got Lightning Storm and Feather Dust and stuff, but I just think Red Reboot to getting banned. Now I think they could have left it at 1 because the odds of drawing it was just it's crazy. But I don't think it was a good hit. I don't like that. I'm not sure why Konami banned Red Reboot. Like, I really, unless there was some kind of crazy trap coming out. No, I don't think this should have been banned. You can argue with me all you want, but Red Reboot shouldn't have been banned. At 1, it was fine. 3 was insane. I loved when it was at 3. I can understand why people were upset then, but a lot of the back row people are gonna love this. No, Jerome's gonna love it. And go back to his eldest deck. Not have to worry about getting hit by the one red reboot that everybody draws. Terrible hit. Could have left it at 1. That could have been replaced with something better. So that's all the banned cards. So that means we're gonna go to the cards that have been restricted to 1. First thing we see is Blackwing, the Steam, the Cloak, and Cyberjar was released. So 2 of these were taken off the ban list. First, let's start with Blackwing Steam Coat. That card can, people will still find ways to use it. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, but people will find ways for it to, to do something with it. I don't really too much care about the Blackwing card. I really couldn't even tell you why they took it off. Excuse me. But like I think sometimes Konami just randomly just picks a card and like, okay, we're gonna take this one off. Not gonna make a difference, or it's not gonna do that. That's what I think Blackwing was. Cyberjar could have been taken off the list a long time ago. See, I'm an old school Yu-Gi-Oh player. I've been playing since this 2002. So, I grew up in the Cyberjar era when Cyberjar was insanely broke. Nobody's gonna play it now because 1, you don't want to give your opponent a +5. +5 right now is awful. On top of that, imagine allowing somebody to draw. If I can remember Cyberjar effect, you draw 5 cards. Any monsters go to the field. I think the rest of the cards go to your hand. I think that's what Cyberjar is. I don't think it goes to there. I think it goes to your hand. Cyberjar is insanely crazy. Like that card was wild back in the day. You had to play. You had to play a lot of certain cards to get around it. It was a way of trying to OTK2 back in the days. Cyberjar, somebody probably find something with it, but it's not going to affect the format in no way at all. I don't think anybody probably even noticed Cyberjar coming off the list because nobody cared. Most of the players that play now weren't even born when Cyberjar was a thing. Like fan of beast? Okay. I guess you take that's fine. You take fiber, bring Meccan fan. That's okay. At 1, nobody, not a big deal. We can deal with that. Substitute Toad. Not even gonna lie, I don't know what this card does. But I'm assuming the reason for this coming at 1 is because Rolling Tone got banned. I'm assuming they coexist together at one point. I did not play during frog format. I was retired at the time. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure you guys will let me know in the comment section if this is going to be a big deal or not. But I'm thinking it won't because of the Rolling Tone getting banned. So Substitute Toe probably won't really make a difference. Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm just guessing, guys. That's it for the monsters. No fusions, no links, no synchros, no XYZ. So spells. Let's see if anything got hit to 1. Again, no Mystic Mind. It would be right between Monster Reborn and One Dead Piece. So not even at 1. So if it's not at 1, it's at 3. Yeah. So it's not banned. There's nowhere they're gonna put mine at 2. That's just stupid. It has to be 1, 3 or banned. There's no in between. So you already know how that's going, guys. So no mind getting hit. Another toxic format with people just splashing mine and everything. I think I might do it now. Shit. Everybody else does. Spellbook of Judgment. That's fine. I don't think it'll do nothing. This is somebody might find a little cheeky deck to run it in or splash the engine in and do something with it, but overall it's not going to make a difference. So don't freak out about Spellbook of Judgment coming off the 1. It's not going to phase anything, guys, so don't sweat it. It may get banned again. if the right person figures out the combo for it. But until then, I just don't see it making a difference. I don't think nobody really cares about this. I don't think it made anybody happy. A pointer. Okay. I mean, it does lets you see your opponent hand and banish your card for to the end of the next. I don't. I mean, I can see them why they put it at one, but I just don't. Card doesn't bother me. It's not as good as cards like confiscation, delinquent duel, and stuff. I mean, the best part about the card is seeing your opponent's hand and maybe getting rid of a board breaking card. But besides that, I don't really too much care for this hit. I don't know what I don't know. It's just dumb. I don't. This is a rant. This is one of those random things. Like no one's seen this coming. You make a ban list prediction. You're not putting a pointer on there. You're not, especially to one. It's just not going through your mind to put that on there. Just like some of the Cyberjar coming up, we're not thinking of putting Cyberjar at one. If anything, we probably put it at three. Spellbook of Judgment was probably nobody probably thought that was coming off. Like some of the things are just random. I don't understand this. Like when Desires went to one, now it's at two. Like just put it at three. It doesn't. Come on, right? Semi-limited. Nothing on here. Things still the same. Like I said, Desire still at two. Dumb. They need to just get rid of this whole semi-limited thing. I don't like it. All right, and then we have the things that are no longer banned. Dynamite Knight, the True Draco Fighter, no longer banned. I mean, no longer semi-limited. You could play 3. Cyber Angel Ben 10. Now, oh my god, it was semi-limited. I cannot stand playing against Drytron. And this is just some Drytron players, especially Justin. They're gonna love this because now I think Drytron's going to be one of the top decks of the format. I think it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. People aren't going to expect it. I think we're going to see Drytron doing big things. I think we really are. Give it a couple weeks, and we'll see Drytron entering the format. Mark my words, guys. Drytron will enter the format. Shooting Rise of Dragon was limited. Nobody cares. Fusion Destiny. Okay, that works. People probably maybe play it because you can better chance of hard drawing Fusion Destiny. Now it's just at 3. It helps some decks out. Big deal. I don't think so, but I think it's good at 3. That works. Nardia Servant helps to invoke players that run that Dogmatica package. I'm happy that went back to 3. I actually like this one back at 3. I like that. I really do. I like both of these 2 at 3. I think they really need. They can stay at 3. They don't really have too much of a big effect, especially how the format is right now. And then the restrictions on this are just wild, especially if you don't open the right hand. So that's fine. Trickstar Light Stage, Trickstar players are gonna love this. Pretty sure they're happy as hell, but nobody's playing Trickstars right now. They could put it at 6 if they want to. Nobody cares. And Wall of Revealing Light at 3. I think that was long overdue. They could have done that like 6 or 7 years ago. And that's it for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list, guys. Tune into my Tournament of Power tournament. The top 8 will be the new ban list. So once we get down to the top 8, the players will switch to the new ban list, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've been following the channel, guys. Thank you so much for the support. And let me know in the comment section what you think about this ban list. Because, I think it could have been much better. Much better. I'm a little bit disappointed in it. But, I mean, I guess we can accept it for what it is. Yeah, Sprite's definitely still okay. I don't know, man. We'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys later.